Good girls go to heaven and bad girls go everywhere. Hollywood's obsessed with men breaking bad, but what about our evil queens? We want to see the female sadists, psychopaths, and lunatics. That's why we're diving into some of the silver screen's hottest female villains. Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. Is Harley Quinn an anti-hero or a villain? We'll let you debate while we just watch her do her thing. Respectfully. Margot portrays the clown princess of crime in the character's movie debut, and she knocks it out of the park. Say what you want about the movie, there's no question that Margot Robbie is the perfect Harley Quinn. In both the comics and movies, Harley Quinn has sex appeal built into her character. It's how she manipulates guards, goons, and sometimes even Batman. It's integral to her personality. And it's hard to argue that she doesn't look great doing it.
Every time I put this on, somebody dies.
And?
I like putting it on.
Goody. Something tells me a whole lot of people are about to die.
Emma Frost in X-Men First Class. Emma Frost is one of the most overtly lascivious characters in X-Men comics history. Heck, in Marvel comics history. So when it was announced she'd be making her big screen debut in X-Men First Class, we all waited with bated breath. And boy, we weren't let down. Although she's technically a supporting villain, January Jones's performance makes it unforgettable. Well, her performance and her wardrobe. We're not sure what's more enticing, the sheer lack of empathy, the diamond skin, telepathy, or how she wields seduction as a weapon. One thing's for sure, she deserves a spot on any female villain list.
You can stop trying to read my mind, sugar.
You're never going to get anything from me while I'm like this.
Ava Lord in Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For. Honestly, if there's a dame worth killing for, it really is Ava Lord. Played to perfection by Eva Green in this underrated sequel, Ava is a master manipulator. She's hyper-aware of her effect on men, and she plays it to her benefit. And let's be honest, nothing's better than a genius, cold, and calculating female villain. Add in bright lipstick and the brighter eyes, and you've got yourself one of the most horrifying and gorgeous female villains in cinema history. To someone like Ava, combat and intimacy are the same exact thing.
I knew I could count on you. Sex always made you stupid, ready to believe anything. You've just made me a very rich woman. Do me one last favor, lover. Stay still long enough for me to blow your brains out.
Xenia Onatopp in GoldenEye. The women of 007 are all legendary in their own right. Just about everyone has their favorite Bond girl. But what we need more of are Bond girl villains, like Xenia Onatopp. Played by Famke Janssen, more commonly known as Jean Grey from X-Men, Xenia manages to fuse kinkiness and murder. Xenia is so gorgeous, she leaves her victims breathless. And we mean that literally. She prefers to seduce men, get them into bed, and literally squeeze the life out of them. Look, everyone's gotta die somehow, and this isn't the worst way we can think of. Santanico Pandemonium from Dusk Till Dawn. What do you get when you cross a vampire, snake, Salma Hayek, and cinema's most legendary lap dance? You get the unforgettable Santanico Pandemonium. Salma Hayek's cameo in this movie is so unforgettable, most people forget she's only in about 5 minutes of the movie. And that's for good reason. Seeing her emerge wearing nothing but live snakes and a revealing bikini, you'll be just as mesmerized as the men in the audience. That is, until she turns into a decrepit vampire monster thing. But honestly, she can still get it. Jennifer Check from Jennifer's Body. The mid to late 2000s belonged to Megan Fox. Between both Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Dictator, This Is 40, and Jennifer's Body, Megan was everywhere. But there's only one movie where she got to go full baddie. Jennifer's Body. In it, she plays a cheerleader sacrificed to Satan by the world's cheesiest band. No, not Machine Gun Kelly's. The band thought she was a virgin, but it turns out she wasn't, so the sacrifice goes wrong. Instead of dying, she comes back as a demon with powers and feeds on men. A killer with a killer bod.
I think the lead singer wants me.
Only because he thinks that you're a virgin. I heard them talking.
What? I'm not even a backdoor virgin.
I'm gonna call the police.
I have the cops in my back pocket, Needy.
Catherine Murtoy in Cruel Intentions. In the 90s, Sarah Michelle Gellar was known as the nice girl thanks to a little hit show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And that's what made her turn in Cruel Intentions so shocking. Cruel Intentions is already a hilariously over-sexualized movie, but Catherine Murtoy brings it to a whole new level. In it, she makes a bet with her stepbrother. If he can't seduce a virgin named Annette, she gets his car. But if he does seduce her, then Gellar's character will sleep with him. Throughout the flick, Catherine turns her sexuality into a weapon and walks around with supreme confidence. This is the type of irresistible woman who would destroy you just for fun. And you'd be down for it. We know we would.
My triumph isn't over her. It's over you.
Come again?
You were very much in love with her. And you're still in love with her.